So, the 2026 Audi A4 has officially landed, and let me tell you, this isn't just a new model. It's a full-blown statement from Audi. A statement that the compact executive sedan still matters in a world flooded with crossovers, EVs, and tech-filled distractions. And in this video, we're going to break down why the new A4 might just be the best thing to roll out of Ingolstadt in years. Buckle up, because this one is packed with surprises. The first thing you need to understand about the 2026 A4 is that Audi didn't just tweak the design or update a few tech features. They completely re-engineered the platform. It still rides on the updated MLBVO architecture, but now it's smarter, lighter, and stiffer than ever. That means better handling, better safety, and a more refined ride. Design-wise, Audi's played it smart. The silhouette is instantly recognizable as an A4, but every panel has been sharpened, every crease intentional. The front fascia now wears a wider, lower single-frame grille flanked by matrix LED headlights that are thinner, angrier, and smarter. They adapt in real time, not just to light conditions, but to your driving habits. The lighting signature alone looks like it was pulled from a concept car. The side profile is all about proportion and precision. Flush door handles, sculpted lower body lines, and a more coupe-like roofline give it a dynamic stance without sacrificing practicality. At the rear, LED taillights offer customizable light signatures. Yes, customizable. You can literally choose how your lights animate when you lock or unlock the car. That's a level of personalization we've never seen before in this segment. But the real revolution? It's inside. Audi's completely overhauled the interior. Gone are the clunky buttons and multiple screens. Instead, we get a sleek wraparound cockpit with a single panoramic LED display stretching from behind the wheel to the center of the dash. The user interface is powered by Audi's latest MMI system, running on Android Automotive OS, and it's lightning fast. You get Google Maps, Voice Assistant, Spotify, and even downloadable third-party apps, all native, no phone required. The steering wheel. Flat-bottomed, of course, with haptic buttons that actually feel mechanical. The center console is floating, with wireless charging, configurable ambient lighting, and cup holders that adjust based on your drink size. And yes, the virtual cockpit is back and better than ever, more responsive, more customizable, and more immersive. Audi's also leaned hard into sustainability. The 2026 A4 uses recycled materials throughout the cabin: ocean plastics, reused aluminium, and even sustainable leathers and textiles. But here's the kicker, it doesn't feel eco-friendly. It feels premium. Rich textures, tight tolerances, everything feels like it belongs in a much more expensive car. Let's talk powertrains. At launch, the A4 will come with a range of mild hybrid engines, both petrol and diesel, depending on the market. The big story, though, is the 2.0-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder with 48-volt mild hybrid tech. It puts out up to 265 horsepower and 295 pounds-to-feet of torque. That's paired with Audi's 7-speed S-tronic dual-clutch transmission and, of course, optional quattro all-wheel drive. There's also a plug-in hybrid version coming shortly after launch. That one's expected to deliver around 40-50 miles of pure electric range and a combined output north of 300 horsepower. Audi hasn't announced a full F variant of the A4 yet. That'll come under a different badge, likely the A4 e-tron, but make no mistake, this A4 is future-ready. Performance-wise, early reviews and prototype drives suggest that this is the sharpest handling A4 yet. The steering is quicker, the body control tighter, and the ride more composed even on the larger 20-inch wheels. Audi's adaptive dampers make a big difference here. You can cruise comfortably on the highway or stiffen things up in dynamic mode for spirited driving. And yes, there's still an S4 and RS4 on the horizon. The S4 is expected to go mild hybrid with around 370 horsepower, while the RS4 could go plug-in hybrid with close to 500. That means we're looking at serious performance potential without sacrificing efficiency. But perhaps what's most impressive is how quiet and composed the A4 is at speed. Thanks to active noise cancellation, laminated glass, and clever aero design, it's whisper silent inside. You can have a conversation at 80 miles per hour without raising your voice. This is where Audi's attention to detail really shines through. On the tech front, the A4 now supports Level 2 Plus driver assistance. That means semi-autonomous driving on highways with adaptive cruise, lane centering, and even automated lane changes. The system uses a combination of radar, LiDAR, and high-res cameras to build a 360-degree awareness around the car. It's not hands-free yet, but it's getting close. Parking is another area where Audi is flexing its tech muscles. The 2026 A4 can now self-park in tight spaces both parallel and perpendicular and even remotely via smartphone app. Left your car in a tight garage? No problem, just summon it forward with your phone. One feature that's turning heads is the new digital key system. You can use your phone or smartwatch to unlock, start, and share access to the car. Going on vacation? You can send a temporary key to a friend or family member with custom permissions and time limits. It's safe, encrypted, and surprisingly easy to use. Now let's talk value. Pricing starts at around $45,000 for the base premium model and climbs to around $55,000 for the prestige trim. Add options like the Bang & Olufsen 3D sound system, panoramic sunroof, S-Line package, and you're pushing $60,000. But even at that price, it feels like you're getting more than what competitors offer. Compared to rivals like the BMW 3 Series, Mercedes C-Class, and Genesis G70, the A4 strikes a sweet spot. It's more tech-forward than the BMW, more intuitive than the Benz, and more refined than the Genesis. And it's backed by Audi's reputation for build quality, safety, and all-weather performance. Fuel economy? Expect somewhere around 30 miles per gallon combined for the mild hybrid models and well over 80 mpg equivalent for the plug-in hybrid. That's impressive, considering the power and quattro capability. Now, let's be real, not everything is perfect. Rear seat space is decent but not class-leading. Trunk capacity is slightly down if you opt for the hybrid due to the battery placement. And some may find Audi's new touch-based climate controls a bit fiddly compared to traditional knobs. But those are small trade-offs in what is otherwise a class-defining car. The 2026 A4 is not just an update, it's a reimagining. It's Audi's way of saying, we're not giving up on sedans, we're doubling down. And if this is what doubling down looks like, we're here for it. Here's a little detail that hardcore fans will appreciate: Audi is now allowing over-the-air performance upgrades. Want more torque or enhanced throttle response? You can buy and install it digitally. It's basically DLC for your car. Controversial, yes, but undeniably futuristic. Customization is a big theme for the 2026 model. From ambient lighting to virtual gauges to exterior animations, everything is tweakable. You can even create user profiles that remember your seat, climate, and media preferences and apply them instantly when you enter the car, whether it's you or another family member using it. In terms of safety, the A4 now includes PreSense 360, which not only anticipates collisions but actively takes evasive action when needed. Cross-traffic alerts, blind spot monitoring, and emergency braking are all standard. And in crash tests, it's expected to achieve 5-star ratings across the board. Another subtle but game-changing feature: car-to-X communication. The A4 can now communicate with traffic lights, warning systems, and even other vehicles in the area. That means it can alert you about road hazards before you even see them. The future is definitely here. So, who is the 2026 Audi A4 really for? It's for the driver who still wants that classic sport sedan feel but doesn't want to sacrifice on modern conveniences. It's for the tech-savvy commuter, the weekend warrior, and yes, even the enthusiast who's been quietly hoping that the soul of the sedan wasn't lost to time. If you've been sleeping on the A4, now's the time to wake up. Because this isn't just another German luxury sedan. This is Audi at its best: confident, clean, and unashamedly clever.